has anybody seen Laura?
No, none of us have seen her. Why are you looking for her?
I got a message for her.
Oh, from who?
From a friend of hers.
Oh, well, I tell you what, why don't you just tell me, and I'll relay the message to her.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, by way of the entire population of Port Charles.
Right on.
Well, I'd like to do that, but it is kind of confidential, you know.
Oh. Will you two please excuse me for a moment?
Why? What do we do?
Come with me,
Wait,
Judy.
whoa,
Take
whoa,
me for a
wait.
spin.
What do you do? Hey, I'm not a song. Well, all right. Just
Come on, give it a try.
okay.
What do you think of the music?
I think the music has got rhythm, but the lights are really something. Those lights. I feel like I'm in a pinball machine.
You look at me, please.
Alan, I can't. She'll see my eyes. The way I look at you, she'll know.
I don't care anymore.
You do this all the time? That's what you guys do all night? It's interesting.
All right, let's get this thing rolling. Send in the first man.
If this is about that plugged up toilet...
At ease. I just want to ask you a couple of quick questions.
Sure.
Have you heard of any plots within these walls to have this man murdered?
Murdered? In here? Come on, Warden, you know things like that don't happen in here?
You ever heard any con referred to as Big Ralph?
No. No, I can't say I have, but doesn't mean there isn't a guy in here with that name. I just don't know him.
All right, you can go. Send the next man in on your way out.
He's lying.
I'll be the judge of that. Just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure, Warden. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Big Ralph.
Big Ralph?
You never heard of him?
No, sir.
You're lying, man.
Hutchins, sit down.
Look, he's Big Ralph's right-hand man. Everybody knows that.
I'm nobody's right-hand man. I don't have any connections anywhere in this prison. I stick to myself.
All right, that'll be all. You can go. All right, you had enough?
I still want to hear from that guard and Ralph himself.
All right, if it'll get to the end of this thing, send that guard in here, will you, please? I know you're going off duty, Bob. This'll just take a second.
Is something wrong, Warden?
This man claims that you've been allowing certain prisoners free rein on the cell block.
That's ridiculous.
Just answer the question.
Of course not, Warden. I'm not crazy.
Have you ever made any threats against this man?
No, sir. He's in maximum security. Nothing could possibly get down to him there.
I see.
And if you want to know, sir, this man has been a problem ever since he's been in here. He hollers and screams and swears everybody's out to get him. The other guys say he's a little loony.
All right, you can go. Send in that Ralph character.
Thank you, sir.
Sit down, Hutch.
Sit down. I understand they call you Big Ralph.
A few of the boys joking about my weight, I guess.
You ever made any threats against this man?
No, sir. Why would I do that? I don't even know him.
Are you getting any special privileges around here from any of the guards?
No, sir. I wish it was true. But I'm just another stiff like the rest of the boys.
Well, I guess that winds it up. I'm satisfied.
Okay, what about Toby?
Hutchins, you've already heard what everybody's had to say.
Yeah, but they're all on his side. I mean, maybe Toby's independent. Maybe he'll tell the truth.
All right. If it'll end this thing, send him in.
Yes, sir. Toby.
I understand you have information about threats against this man's life.
He tells me they're after him.
Who?
People, I don't know.
Toby...
Stay out of this, Hutchins. You don't know anything about Big Ralph being let out of his cell by the guards.
Come on, Toby, just tell him the truth. Tell him the truth, man.
Well?
No, I didn't see anything, Warden.
Can you keep this up?
All night.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
There's no way to live, Susan. Hiding in fear like this is terrible.
We don't have any choice, Alan. She's holding the trump card, Alan Jr.
He's my son, too. God almighty, I wish I didn't have to have you involved in all of this.
I'm as much a part of this as you are. We've got to share this.
Excuse me, Dr. Quartermain. I know you're busy with your books and everything, but I was
Yes,
just...
Kathy, what is it?
Well, Monica's leaving, and I would like to stay, so I was just wondering if you're going to stay, could you give me a ride home?
Sure thing. You go ahead and have a good time. I'll tell Monica.
Thank you.
Be right back.
The juggler has returned.
The juggler?
Well, that's what you were doing, weren't you? Juggling the books?
Yes, something like that. Look, I've run into another problem, actually, on the books. I'm going to have to stay on a while. I'll drive Kathy home later, all right?
Well, that's very nice of you. And you can be sure I won't wait up for you.
Everything all right?
For now. I made a decision, Susan. I'm going to be there when you have the baby.
Alan, I want that more than anything in the world.
I'm going to be there. And I'm going to get rid of all this pressure that's on top of us, once and for all. I'm going home tonight, and I'm going to tell Monica everything.
Do you know something? Your hands are absolutely incredible. They're so strong, and yet they're very gentle. Just like you.
You know, you're the only woman that always understood me.
And you're the only man that I ever respected.
Well, that's why I won't let you go this time.
I think I finally believe you this time.
You're always this little girl.
Do you remember? Oh, I've got one for you. The time that we were in Portugal and we discovered that little hamlet. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, on that rocky cliff there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. It was just, I mean, time stands still moments like that. It's just out of another century.
Mm-hmm. We shared a lot of things there. Our minds, our bodies.
I remember.
Oh, do you also remember we posed for that funny little artist in the time that we thought we were Carmen? You remember?
Oh, yeah, when we went like this. How could I forget that one? I mean, he made us look like baboons.
We looked ridiculous. Oh, you are so handsome.
Only to you.
Holden, would you take me back to the very, very beginning? Would you?
Oh, you'd feel so good and so warm.
Would you?
Yes, when would you like to go?
I think I'd like to go now.
I wasn't sure they got into Toby.
That's all right, Hutch. We're not dead yet. Sorry.
And don't worry about it. And you're right. As long as I'm still breathing, there's a chance.
Just remember, Joe Kelly's out there trying to do the best he can with that parole board.
All right. Well, listen, thanks a lot, whatever happens.
I'll be back.
Hutch.
Now, Toby.
Come here and talk to me. I gotta tell you something.
It doesn't matter.
It does. It matters to me. Look, if I'd backed you up in there, I'd be on their hit list, too.
I know. You didn't have a choice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hutch.
Kid, keep up the good work. Doing fine. Now make it good. Everybody's counting on you.
How's it coming, Brother Lloyd?
Fine, sir. I almost have the hymnal put back together.
You know, you've been an amazing amount of help to me, son, and I surely appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you know, I'd like to help you, too.
What?
Perhaps you have a calling for missionary work. You know, I've been looking for a new assistant.
Oh, sir, I'm deeply flattered, but you know, well, see, I seem normal now, but I go on these binges, you know.
Yes, but I can help you with that misery.
But I don't want you to help me with that misery. You see, those binges are what I really like in my life, and I like them a lot. I love them. In fact, I like to be miserable. You know, they call me...
You're afraid.
I am?
We all are at first. But you'll soon find that a life of helping others can be very rewarding. Let me paraphrase Isaiah. We shall renew your strength. You shall rise on wings as an eagle. You shall run and not be weary.
That's beautiful.
I carry those words with me everywhere I go. They help me get through the day. Think about my offer, Lloyd, and let the Lord guide you in your decision.
Thank you, sir. Can I say that it's an honor to tape up your hymnal? Oh, there he goes again. There he goes again. What a selfless man.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hey, what the hell are you doing here, man? I didn't expect you till tomorrow.
I know. Well, something came up.
What? Oh, you found a hideout?
No, it's about Laura.
Well, oh, you told
No,
her?
I didn't. Didn't tell her. I couldn't find her.
What?
I couldn't find her. No one seemed to know where she was. I asked everybody, and she, disappeared.
She what? What are you talking about? She disappeared?
Well, I mean, no one seems to know where she is.
Well, I gotta do something.
Hey, well, just be careful. Cassinine's men will be right on top of you.
Man, I don't care about Cassinine. None of this means anything without Lord. You understand?
I understand. I know.
It's like...
Yeah.